I'll wait for some people to get up in here before we officially get the show started. We got 4 people up in here. Hell yeah. What's up, y'all? Welcome to BWE episode 7. We have Lyra Nash versus Chloe Adams starting it off. Jackson Payne and Miles Payne, the Fremont Brotherhood, taking on Will Saturn and SK Riot, High Energy. Aries Omega taking on Kevin Hall. Capital Punishment versus Road Pig. The Sabu's Hardcore Heaven 8-man Rumble. It's how I had to create that to make it a little bit hardcore is I took the 8-man match, made it a false count anywhere and no DQ elimination match. You do a normal battle royal, it's going to be an over the top rope. But HRS versus Ripper and Buzzer. If Ripper and Buzzer can beat Richie Mills and Primetime P, then they will also be added to the tag team match this Sunday. I don't know why that ain't supposed to have Poe in there. Let me change that right quick. Yes. Change that. That's what it was. I don't know why. It completely eliminated Patterson's rivalry action as well. Why is it? There it is. Freedom mode. And it's still not giving me that. I don't know why it's messing with it now. I had it set up to equal a brawl either way. I'll leave it. So Patterson versus Devin Dax. J Omega and Toby Oakwell. Toby Oakwell is undefeated right now. J Omega has been making a strong streak of singles wins lately as well. And then to finish it off, we have DMP, Angelo King, and King Slick in a parking lot brawl. But before we start this off, we're going to do a 10-bell salute for Sabu. So I'm going to start that now. Rest in peace, Sabu, the homicidal, genocidal, suicidal, the great Sabu. Rest in peace, that legend. We're going to get this one started now. Starting off with Lyra Nash versus Chloe Adams. Lyra Nash made her official debut last week. Wasn't a good night for her, but she going to have a chance to come back in this match here. Yeah, I agree with you, Devin. Rest in power. Here in BWE, we gonna honor every legend that comes through.
Representing the new foundation from Cobb County, Georgia, Crimson Goddess.
Yeah. Lyra Nash, the Crimson Goddess, making her way down. Lyra Nash is the other half of Scott Nash. And I'll remind you guys that Scott Nash is injured because of DMP. But Scott Nash will be making his return actually at the pay-per-view, Do or Die, teaming with Lyra Nash to see if they can become the new intergender tag team champions. That match will be a fatal 4-way tag team match. So Scott Nash and Lyra Nash, Cameron and Kimberly Taylor, they are not the only teams in that match.
And her opponent from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Chloe Adams.
So Lyra Nash will be taking on Chloe Adams. Chloe Adams is she's been pretty good. She's had a good win, I believe. Put her up against who did I put her up against? Might have been Mishi, I think. She came out with a good, strong win. Was not able to win the women's Rumble. I had a women's Battle Royal that I had a couple weeks ago. And we're going to see if she can get a pinfall over Lyra Nash in this match. Fans do not seem to like Chloe Adams. Let's get it on. Ooh, Lyra Nash going right in for that grapple. Got her in a hammerlock. Got Chloe Adams in that hammerlock. Chloe Adams spins around and grabs Lyra Nash from behind. No diddy. Headlock takedown. Got her in a headlock. Lyra Nash gets back up and puts Chloe Adams in a headlock of her own. Lyra Nash gets out of the way of that drop kick, but then eats a drop kick from the middle rope. Chloe going for an early pinfall. I don't think that's it. Not even a 1 count. Come on now, Chloe, you got to think better than that. Lyra Nash kicking her right in the face, getting right back up. What are they going to do? So Chloe Adams takes Lyra Nash to the ropes. tie up again. Chloe Adams just overpowering Lyra Nash. Sending her to the ropes, now sending her to the corner. But Lyra Nash not taking that. Chloe Adams coming right back. Lyra Nash not having it. A chop. Looked like Lyra Nash was trying to say, screw your costume, I'ma rip that shit up. Chloe Adams with a drop kick from the very top rope to the outside of the ring on Lyra Nash. If Lyra Nash can't pick up a second pinfall here tonight, I might have to rethink putting Scott Nash and Lyra Nash in that intergender tag titles match. Chloe Adams need to come on back. Right, Chloe Adams just, there we go, Lyra Nash, there you go. Go ahead, get your licks in. Lyra Nash just sending Chloe Adams to the barricade. Going inside the ring to break up the pinfall, or break up the count out. Wait a minute. That's a count out victory for Lyra Nash. We're gonna go ahead and call that a victory. Count out, DQ, pinfall submission, it's all a win anyway, right?
Here is your winner, Crimson Goddess.
And that win has been recorded. It has officially been updated in the BWE app. Lyra Nash's victory has been recorded in that app now. Next up, we got, there we go, turning entrance on. The Fremont Brotherhood versus High Energy. This is going to be an interesting match.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 496 pounds, Miles Payne and Jackson Payne, the Brotherhood.
These two guys right here, Miles Payne, the one with the Painmaker shirt, Jackson Payne in the green vest and the black and green pants. These two guys are brothers. Been doing it for quite a while now. Now they going up against High Energy. Will Saturn and SK Riot.
Of 432 pounds, Will Saturn and SK Riot. High Energy.
Will Saturn in the red and black pants. SK Riot in the black and purple pants, shorts. We're going to start this off with Jackson Payne. Will Saturn. Jackson Payne just going in with those kicks. Going ahead, doing a double team with Miles Payne here. Will Saturn with the top rope moonsault to Miles Payne. This is gonna be an evenly matched matchup. SK Wright gets in the ring and starts going to town on Miles Payne. Miles Payne might be the pain maker, but SK Wright's bringing in the pain. A middle rope axe handle going back up top for an elbow drop. Taking it to Free Mind Brotherhood right now. Almost put Miles Payne away quickly, but Miles Payne comes back with a possum pin. Right going, taking control right back. Keeping that momentum going. Miles Payne starting to get it. Big Yakuza kick right there.
Tag was made.
Jackson Payne coming right back into the ring. Jackson Payne bringing the momentum right back to the Free Mind Brotherhood. SK Wright gets out of that. Ooh. Clothesline from SK. Now they're going looking for another tag team. Nope. Jackson Payne stopping that one right there. SK Wright is usually a party kind of person, but right now he's saying it's time to fight. It's time to take it a little serious right now. Just straight up taking it to Jackson Payne with these kicks. Straight up said, yeah, I know you like kicking. I got some kicks of my own. Miles Payne comes into the ring. Will Saturn in the ring. Double rib breaker from Miles Payne. And a repeated elbow drop. Pop-up knee to the gut. Will Saturn starting to fight back. Sidewalk slam with the pin. I wonder what's going to happen next. Like which one of these teams are going to get the pinfall? Like which one is actually going to get their finisher? Come out with the pinfall, because this is a back and forth match. Will Saturn with the shooting star. Jackson breaks that up. Ooh. These two men now taking it to the outside again. Miles Payne with a big shotgun drop kick right there. Miles Payne with a Frankensteiner. I didn't think a man that size could even do something like that. This guy's a heavyweight. With massive muscle mass. Him doing a reverse Frankensteiner. Jesus Christ. SK Riot coming back into the ring. SK Riot's been taking it to the entire team. Oh, but the Fremont Brotherhood going for a tag team maneuver of their own against SK Riot. Jackson Payne with the scissor kick. But SK doesn't even stay down that long. Going in for that possum pin, that roll up. For a second there, it looked like Jackson Payne was starting to get a little pissed off, losing composure. Miles Payne just playing with SK right now. SK didn't take that too kindly. The high energy really taking that energy up. Really turning it up on Fremont Brotherhood. Will Saturn with that springboard clothesline, going right back up top. Gets another. Oh no! Miles Payne gets out of the way of that shooting star. Miles Payne with the clothesline from hell. Is that it? Is that it? No. SK gets in and breaks that up. Miles Payne with a bedrock drop on and a triple bedrock drop on Will Saturn. That's what Miles Payne calls that one, is the bedrock drop. Will Saturn nearly ate a signature from Miles Payne, it looked like. But Miles Payne gets that hot tag. Will Saturn reverse that signature, reverse Jackson Payne's twist of fate. Will Saturn with the overdrive, but Miles Payne breaks that one up. And gets a running leg drop neck breaker, it looked like. Will Saturn now doing something he usually don't do, choking the opponent up the top rope. I'm saying these two teams pushed each other to their limits because we've seen Jackson Payne get a little angry. We've seen Will Saturn doing stuff he usually don't do. We see SK Riot actually taking a fight in this match. They're doing things they usually don't do. They're changing their attitude in this match. That's it. SK gets the pinfall and Jackson just stares as his brother's getting pinned. I don't know what that's about, but not even 5 feet away, watching your brother get pinned. That's crazy. That's honestly crazy. You're watching your brother get pinned like that. Just updating the records real quick in the app, in the BWE app.
Here are your winners, SK and Will Saturn. High Energy.
These two men going to end up, look at that 5-star match. These two men right there going to end up eventually earning a tag team title shot. Aries Omega versus Kevin Hall. Aries Omega challenged Kevin Hall to a match after Kevin Hall couldn't come up with the win last Saturday. I need to ask DMP if there's still any more popcorn in the back. I saw he was handing it out before the show started. This is going to be a banger of a match, so I need some popcorn.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Empire of Pain. From Hackensack, New Jersey, weighing in at 225 pounds, Angelo
I appreciate you, DMP. Aries Omega went on a winning streak until he last week he competed in a #1 contenders match for the Extreme title. His opponent was Zartan. Zartan ended up coming up with the win and ending Aries Omega's winning streak. So we're going to see if Aries Omega can bounce back from that winning streak loss to pin Kevin Hall. Or can Kevin Hall bounce back off of that loss last Saturday? Which one of these two men are going to bounce back from their loss?
And his opponent, representing the Outsiders, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 240 pounds, the bad guy, Kevin Hall.
Kevin Hall is one half of the tag team, the Midnight Outsiders. His partner, Scott Nash. Scott Nash was injured by DMP in their brutal match, and so we haven't seen Scott Nash since. Kevin Hall has been trying to make a name for himself, a solo singles competition name for himself, since Scott Nash has been out of action. Kevin Hall ended up losing to, I believe it was Capital Punishment last Saturday. He's going to be looking to pick up a win here to recover from that loss. Oh. It looks like DMP and Scott Nash. It looks like Scott Nash has returned, and there's a little scuffle going on backstage between DMP and Scott Nash while this match is taking place. So we got Kevin Hall right now with the hammerlock on Aries Omega. Kevin Hall with the big kick to Aries Omega, getting the upper hand in the match. Now he just big boots Aries Omega right over the top rope. No remorse. Aries Omega just waits for Kevin Hall to get out of the ring. I don't know why. Oh, Kevin Hall just knocks him right back off the apron. Aries Omega turns to the crowd and says, "Do you see that I'm phased? Does it look like I'm phased?" He gets right back in the ring, but eats a clothesline from Kevin Hall. But Aries Omega kicks him in the teeth. It really looks like Aries Omega wants to take this to the outside of the ring. Like he wants to keep, I don't know. These two men are favoring the outside of the ring right now. Kevin Hall taunting the crowd, dancing for the crowd right there. Both these men really playing to the crowd. Like I said, this match is going to be really entertaining. Running elbow and another flying elbow. I think this is the point where the match has truly begun, where they're actually starting to take it to each other. Kevin Hall reverses that twist of fate into a Northern Lights. These men just going back and forth, back and forth. Kevin Hall with the clothesline from hell. Goes for the pinfall. It's not enough though. Huh. I can't see what happened there because of the referee, but I don't know what Aries Omega did. He reversed that. There it is. That's got to be the pinfall, right? That's it. Kevin Hall kicks out. The crowd is chanting, "We're not worthy." Like I said, this is going to be a really good match. Wow. That was a modified crossroads right there. Aries Omega with a buckshot lariat. There's the red lightning driver right there. That's it. Aries Omega gets the pinfall over Kevin Hall using the red lightning driver. Aries Omega coming back off that loss from Zartan last week. That was a pretty good match. Just going back and forth, hitting haymakers the entire match. Nothing but moves that should have ended the match, but they didn't until that red lightning driver was hit. There it is right there, that red lightning driver.
Here is your winner, Angelo Omega.
That was a damn good match. I'd be surprised if it doesn't get 5 stars. 3.5. Okay. I thought that was a good match. Next up, Capital Punishment versus Road Pig. Road Pig's been a heavy hitter here in BWE. Capital Punishment just made his debut Saturday.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, weighing in at 301 pounds, Cap the Punisher.
This is Capital Punishment now.
And his opponent from Kill Devil Hill, North Carolina, weighing in at 283 pounds, the Pig!
This is Road Pig from the Dreadnoks faction, led by Zartan, who just won a #1 contenders match to face the POE at the pay-per-view for the Extreme title. Road Pig did try to have a match against Alex Diamond for the Bloodfist Championship, but he did come up short. But that doesn't mean Road Pig isn't dominant. He's been pretty damn dominant in every match he's been in here in BWE. Now he's going up against Capital Punishment, the new guy. Road Pig just tossing Capital Punishment back. These are two big men. And Road Pig just overpowering Capital Punishment. With the German suplex lariat. But he misses that springboard. Capital Punishment just punching away at Road Pig now. Now Road Pig going ahead, stomping away at Capital Punishment. Capital Punishment just slamming Road Pig down. Going for that pinfall, but Road Pig kicks out at 1 and starts getting the upper hand again. These are two big men getting slammed around. Road Pig just saying, get back in the ring, let's go. What's going on here? What is this? It's Zartan? What is... I really do not know what Zartan is doing out here. I don't... Wow. Wow. Zartan just hits Capital Punishment with the Uranagi. And Road Pig spears the referee for no apparent reason. What is going on here? There was no need to spear the referee. That is a petite referee. No weapons were grabbed. Nothing No low blows, none of that. Just spear the ref for no reason, huh? Just because, Road Pig. I really hope Road Pig loses the match because of that. There was no reason to spear that ref. Road Pig slams Capital Punishment back down. The ref counts. Nothing. Surprisingly, the referee isn't slow counting Road Pig. Capital Punishment breaking right back out. A gut punch from Capital Punishment. And a clothesline. Going right back and forth again. I really don't know why Zartan came out. I don't know why Road Pig speared the referee. None of that made sense. That just leaves a whole lot of questions now. Wow. What a slam from Capital Punishment and a pinfall. Road Pig kicks out. The Capital Punishment locks Road Pig in the skull lock, and Road Pig taps out. Capital Punishment used that finisher last Saturday, and had Torch tap out. Now he had Road Pig tap out. Oh no, he had Kevin Hall tap out last Saturday. My apologies. I don't know why Zartan came out. I don't know why Road Pig speared the referee. Look at this slam from Capital Punishment. That one almost did it in. And then that's the skull lock. It's crushing his skull. Road Pig tapped out. This guy is brutal. Just wants to crush your skull. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I was right. He did beat Torch last Saturday. Damn. Capital Punishment. Yet with another victory. I'm gonna leave the entrance off for this one. Infinity's Paragon, Buzzsaw, Carlos Flores, Rolando Rex, Frenchie, Briggs, The Block, and Torch. This is going to cause a lot of chaos, a lot of havoc. And this is a Falls Count Anywhere. Frenchie dove to the outside. Frenchie and Infinity's Paragon battling outside. Torch and Carlos Flores battling. Ooh. Briggs is down. There's a lot going on here. Rolando almost got a pinfall. Briggs is on the outside now with Frenchie. Rolando in the block, double teeping buzzsaw. Oh wow. More and more people start battling on the outside. Carlos Flores over there taunting. Oh wow. Carlos Flores runs a Torch and Torch just lifts and throws Carlos Flores onto the barricade. Jesus. That's gotta hurt. Wow. Briggs with the knee to Paragon's face. Torch just chokeslammed Frenchie. Carlos Flores coming back again. Busted open by the block on the inside of the ring. And the block smashed Buzzsaw's face into the turnbuckle. Briggs has a light tube. He shattered that light tube over Carlos Flores' head. Holy jeez. And Frenchie pulls out the trash can. Frenchie said it's time to take the trash out. Rolando Rex with the chair. Infinity went to the steps. The block has a stop sign. And smashes Frenchie over the head with that stop sign. Frenchie got nailed with that stop sign. Rolando Rex got eliminated. Frenchie right back down, outside. Going for a pinfall, but the ref is too slow. Paragon with the submission, but Buzzsaw immediately breaks out of that. Carlos Flores with the bear hug on Briggs. That's not going to do it either. Torch just slammed the block down and it's out. But I think it was Torch he brought in the table. Frenchie slams the block down on the table. Good thing that one wasn't set up, huh?